other guys. I can tell that you have played it safe your whole life. So let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie, no one will ever know. Then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal a car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. See, let's commit some crimes.
Hey, I like you.
I got your flowers, let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a memory. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date heist? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. Young and alive, and cross some state lines.
Or, you know, we could go a little more traditional. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it!
Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. We're young and alive, which I can see for that guy. Yeah, let's kill 5 guys tonight. Then share a cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight.
You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders.
Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive, and you can call me anytime.
Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
Are are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Saturday stream where today we are hippity hopping our asses right on back into Dredge. Last time on Dredge, I tried to focus really hard, knock out a bunch of quests. We tried to do the volcano stuff. Turns out we still need to unlock abyssal fishing. We tried to get through the walls and deal with the giant fish. We still haven't figured out how to unlock explosives. We need to discover a bunch of squid. We need to give shit to all these weird cultists that are around. Essentially, every quest I've tried to get on has simply led me to more and more frustration and minor buffs and new mechanics that I still haven't unlocked. So today we're just fishing. We just fishing. We're just gonna go out there. We're gonna go catch some fish, sell it for cash, and figure something else out to do with that money. Today we're having a nice, calm, chill fishing day. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I had to go out shopping today because some of my friends and I are planning to go out to a club tonight. We're going to this special bar, and this bar has a dress code because this is a goth bar. So you need to come looking goth. Like the rules are essentially like no blue jeans, no khakis, no sports, beach, or athletic wear. And you know, it's just a bunch of like dress code rules to make sure everybody there looks vaguely goth. But I don't own any good sources of black pants. You see, I've got jeans, I've got khakis, and I dug through all my shit and I found one pair of dress pants, right? But I put them on and it turns out they're a bit old and a bit small on me. So today I had to get up and go out and try to find some new replacements for my slacks, essentially. And so I'm like, all right, I need either black jeans, slacks, or chinos. Now I go in the direction of chinos personally. I think that's what it is. Those are like the dress pants that are a little thicker than slacks tend to be, right? I just like the way they kind of hold their shape just a smidge better than like normal dress pants do. You know, I'm gonna just look this up. What are chinos versus slacks? Slacks chino, but chinos are typically made from a lighter, more casual cotton, while fabric slacks are made from a variety of material. Really, chinos are lighter? I thought chino, from what I saw, I thought the chinos had a bit of a thicker material on them. Whatever. Anyway, so I had to go, but I don't have any good, like, real nice clothing stores near me. Thrift store for clothes, hardware store for jewelry. No short black skirt and fishnet thigh highs. No, I didn't own either of those. And skirts are expensive, but black dress pants are shockingly cheap depending on where you go to buy them. But I didn't want to get my car out of the garage just to go find a pair of black pants that the entire goal is to get me into the goth bar. So I just looked at what was nearby. First, I went to Target, and they had a couple of good pairs of chinos, but none of them in the size I wanted. So I went onto fucking Google, and I do the classic search, and I search, you know, dress pants near me, and I'm starting to think, guys, I don't want to come off crazy here. I don't want to come off conspiratorial. I don't want to say something that's going to make me sound a little, tin hat theory here, but I think Google's search algorithm's getting worse. Cause I looked up.
I asked my grandpa, after
Grandpa,
65 years, you still call grandma darling, beautiful, and honey. What's the secret? He said, I forgot her name 5 years ago and I'm scared to ask her.
Hi, Ratchet. Thank you for the classic join in. I have that turned off. But I'm on my phone and I just look up dress pants near me and I get one hit that looks great and I click on it and it's 5 miles away. As a reminder, I'm currently standing in a Target with dress clothes, right? Like they didn't have what I was looking for specifically. When I went onto Google to actually look up what near me was selling them, the first option they gave me was something that was 4 miles away. And I'm like, don't they usually sort this by distance? And so I'm trying to look for any sort of sorting mechanism. I'm not seeing it. So I'm like, all right, I'll do expand for more options. Maybe you can only do sorting once you've like expanded options. So I expand for more options. I get like 10 options. They're like 4 miles away, 3 miles away, 5 miles away, 2 miles away. I'm like, what is this ordering? And it takes me 10 minutes of clicking through until eventually I just go to the Google Maps and then I look up dress clothes near me on there. And once again, I get a new list, but this one finally has a sorting button. And the 2 options, when I finally click on it, it defaulted to sort by relevance. And the second option was distance. So I had to go to the non-default of relevance to distance. And it finally gave me a sorted list. I was able to go out to a place that was just kind of a cheap. What was it? It's like Ross's Dress for Less, I think is their term, right? Yeah, Ross Dress for Less. Is that really like the name of the store? That's not a tagline. Wait, that's not a tagline. That is the name of the store. Huh. Yeah, no, that's not a tagline. The store is called Ross Dress for Less. Crazy. Anyway, went in there, got a nice pair of pants that fit me for only 18 bucks, and that is perfect. But no, V, it wasn't even sorted by ratings. It was sorted by relevance. I don't know what makes one clothing store more relevant than another clothing store. I imagine it's how much money they give Google, though. That was my day, essentially, was shopping around till I could actually get Google to tell me the stores to get to. Got a nice cheap pair of pants and got those ready to go. And so tonight I'm going to be going out to a goth club. I'll make sure to report back on what we end up getting up to. And don't let Milk avoid you. Milk's coming out with us, so he should have stories for you guys too. But how about you? How have your weekends been? Are y'all getting up to anything? Let's hear thrift store shopping. Are there any lot of goth clubs in LA? I've heard of another goth club story from there. I imagine there's a lot of like specialty clubs here. I've already encountered quite a few just default clubs. I think the club scene is probably pretty hardcore here. I leave that turned off. I don't have the that's just what its default settings are, Darness. I can't change that. I can click on it and say no, sort by this, but it'll go back to the default after I close it and reopen it. Remember, it's on my phone, not actually on like my computer browser, so I don't have as much customization I can do. Oh shoot, I've got did me talking about it just prompt you to Google goth bars near me? Are y'all just looking up goth bars near you now? All right, goal. Everybody who's of age, this weekend, y'all have to go to your local goth bar, okay? Everyone report back. We'll compare notes. We'll see who's got the best goth bar near them. Relevance, basically, who paid more to be on top? Hey, that's exactly what I said, V. As soon as I hit enter. V, you and I need to stop vibing this much. This is like the fourth stream something like this has happened. Clearly, one of us is talking to the other too much at a certain point. I'm going to see a movie in a bit, Zelix. You know what I'm gonna ask you. What are you gonna go out and see? I might go to the lake tomorrow with friends. Hell yeah, my dude. No, I mean, Google Maps, I have no location stuff on. Really? None at all? Nobody too. I did not see the first one, but it seems like a good premise. I kind of want to see it. Unfortunately, my friends and I we've got kind of a backlog of shit we're watching where we're partway through, what is it, Doom Patrol? And we're wanting to watch the second season of Peacekeeper? Yeah, the second season of Peacekeeper, so we got a lot that we're trying to work through there. And then I'm watching some stuff in my own time. Wait, all right, how many of y'all are Creepcast fans? So me and quite a few of my friends watch Creepcast, and we talk about it, and oh my god. So last Sunday, I watched the Creepcast that came out on that day, which was Meat Canyon and Wendigoon reading a fan made My Little Pony horror story, and I'm losing my goddamn mind while listening to it because for like their past 3 or 4 creepcasts that have come out, during all of them, Meat Canyon or Hunter has gotten bored or irritated halfway through and started giving characters funny voices. Just like absolutely disrespect. So it's been like the past 4 videos. Wendigoon has mid sentence had to tell him not yet, Hunter, because Hunter is getting irritated or bored too quickly. And of course, there's multiple points in this one where they're reading a fucking My Little Pony horror story that Hunter legitimately has to fight the urge throughout the entire thing to say, I think this is one of the best stories we've read so far. And I'm loving it. And I need to talk to Lotus because I know Lotus is such a fucking Wendigoon fan that I have to hear his opinion on how much Hunter prefers this to all of their deep and interesting like eldritch horror stories they've had in recent times. I don't know, it's hilarious to me. It's so funny how much Hunter enjoyed this story. Oh my god. I originally wanted to get to Gamescom tomorrow, but my movers are still fucked and my left leg, half the sole of my foot is sliced open. Damn, dude, Ratchet, you've fallen apart. Can't really walk over to a con like that. No, you cannot. I mean, dude, take care of yourself. Sit down, take care of yourself. What was it? Oh no, useless YouTube short information I learned recently. Don't pay for any of the really expensive scar creams. Apparently, there's just one ingredient you need to look for, which is like a type of silica. I don't remember what it was now, but apparently you can get some cheap like bottles that is just like a $20 bottle of like scar cream that just helps the wound heal and helps it not scar up. But you don't need a bunch of additives. It's like this silica, like a silica thing that just sort of helps the healing process. So you can get real cheap stuff if you're wanting to speed up your healing process, Ratchet. Nearest one to me is like 4 hours away, not going there for no reason. 4 hours by foot or 4 hours by car, V? Because 4 hours by foot is what? An hour drive? So that's like a good day trip right by car. All right. I will not short-term notice on that, V, but I will say it still might end up being worth it to visit it once. So, plan what year you want to go there. and do a big ass day trip for it, and then learn it probably wasn't worth it and never make that mistake again, you know? Also, I got caught up in the Chainsaw Man manga. I need to get back into that. I think it's been literally 3 months since I last read anything from it, but oh my god. Because what? Oh no, I was about to say, or I could just wait till the next season to come out, but no, like, because the current fucking story isn't even from the same storyline, right? Because, like, season 1 of Chainsaw Man just covers, like, the first half of that first book, right? So it'll be, like, 4 seasons before they get up to where I've read in the manga. Fine, I'll try to find time to go read Chainsaw Man. I hate you. I hate you specifically, Ultima. Hi, son. How you doing, my guy? How's your weekend been? Speaking of, oh, V, what are we speaking of? Speak to me. Speak to me. Hunter x Hunter is getting a new chapter. Oh, shit. Where did I leave off? I left off, I think, right after the absolute finale of Chimera Ant. I think. Let's see here. Hunter arcs in order. Hey, is the video game arc before or after the Chimera Ant arc? The 13th? Okay, yeah, no, I definitely ended it right after the Chimera Ant arc. I have no clue what 13th Hunter Chairman? Oh, wait, no, I think I got some setup for the 13th Hunter Chairman, but I don't think I actually watched that through. Yeah, I think I got some of the setup for that, but I don't think I actually watched that one. Oh, well. And after Chimera Ant is the election, then Dark Continent, which is still going. Okay. So I'm one full arc and one in progress arc behind on that. And you all, if you all want to know who to thank for actually getting me to watch Hunter x Hunter, it was Junie. I've never been really big into the, what's the word? Shonen? I've never really been big into the shonen style stuff. And Junie was the one who convinced me to watch this one. And she sat me down, and her selling pitch to me, which was the funniest part, was that it's really interesting because when you're watching it from the beginning, everything in the show follows a specific set of rules that you only slowly learn. But as you're encountering powers, you can actually start to piece together how the power system works as it goes forward, even before you fully understand it. And I remember I got her apparently with only one thing, and it was my very first question out of the gate. When I asked her, wait, what? How the fuck did that man turn that man's arms into flowers? Because I remember we were watching, and I turned to Junie, and I'm like, all right, so like, so this power system lets you just turn people's arms into flowers or some shit? Or what is that? And I remember her looking at the screen and just staring at her favorite chaotic clown boy for a minute before turning to me and going, all right, I think that might be the one and only thing in the show that makes no sense with how the power system works. It was my first question right out of the gate. I'm like, wait, how did that happen? Because for anybody who's big into Hunter x Hunter, you know how dedicated they are to like their Nen system being how all the powers work. But in season 1, there's something where the clown boy does a power that makes no sense the more you know about his power set. He just turned a guy's arms into flowers. It didn't make sense. I didn't understand what was happening. And it was so early. Oh, man. Alright, let's hear what we're doing. We covered shorts yesterday, so I don't need to make you guys all experience that again. We've talked about manga, what I did today, what I'm going to be getting up to this evening. I think we're good. I think that's it. I think that's all of it. Did we finish yapping before an hour in? That's amazing, y'all. That's absolutely thrilling and amazing. And that means we've got even more time for fishing. So let's go ahead, launch Dredge, get into it. And today we're going to have a nice chill day. Game loading caused lag. Bah. Is that getting... I'm seeing audio getting picked up. Is it not? Hello? Why are you not capturing the... There we go. Now we got video. We're good. We're good. We're solid. We're in it. Let's fucking get going. So, dude, last time we like explored pretty much all of the docks on the map, right? Yeah, we checked out all of this. We landed at these, but oh, we never actually made it up to here. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead. We'll explore these last 2 docks. We do have one over here, but we got to go through all the lava fish, and that just seems annoying. So instead, we'll head back to the main base, Steel Point, and get up to these 2 docks. We'll unlock all of the dock locations, just kind of get a vague understanding of like how the whole map is set up. And then today we'll just be doing some nice calm fishing. Just nice calm fishing. Alright. How are we doing? Well, it's first thing in the morning. So, yeah, we can just head out. Hell yeah. Hey, and there's our lighthouse. There was recently a games thing happening, right? Was there a recent showcase? I've seen quite a few game trailers come out recently, and I think I've been seeing some videos of people reacting to some games trailers. Was there a really big gaming thing I missed that happened recently? Ooh. Gamescom. Any really cool announcements out of Gamescom? Anything I need to check out? Anything crazy upcoming? I know Silk Song. If any of you mention Silk Song again, we'll start throwing things. I know. Okay? I know y'all are hyped for Silk Song. Oh, was it? Because the only thing I've like seen anything besides Silk Song on was people talking about a game that's like trying to use the classic Dark Souls game. It's been 7 years, Eric. Yes, I'm fully aware. I'm not saying you can't be excited. I'm just saying you can't come up and expect me to be surprised when you tell me you're excited for it, okay? I know, I understand. That's on you. Alright, so we made the steel point. So we're able to make it from there to there. That use up... Yeah, that was more than half the day, though. To get to the next one's probably going to be another big jump, so... We'll probably just... Yeah, we'll just camp it out. First thing in the morning. I think we can definitely, if we use our speed boost, we'll be able to make it out to those other docks and see what's going on over there. And I think... Is that the mangrove location? Because that's the only other type of fishing we have that I don't think I've done. Make sure we're kind of going. Yeah, we're kind of going the right way. Let's aim for that really big tree. I remember, I'm sorry, there's something about this I'm seeing right now. As a kid, so you know, 40 years ago, I remember there being this really simple computer game I played once, where you were like on a raft, and you had to survive while sailing towards a distant island. And I remember getting onto the island, and then there was like almost nothing else left in the game. I don't remember what it was called or what it was exactly. I just have these vague images in my head of like a really old computer game just about like this tropical island slowly getting closer and closer. Huh? Is it a plane? And what you got in the market? Oh yeah, we got this. We could grab that. We could slap it here. That would give me, like, everything. So if we move Evil Rock here... And then could we buy... Sell that... We need to get up to, what, 540? Ooh. Oh no, wait. Uh-oh. I messed up, y'all. Up. Coastal shallow. Mangrove volcanic. So we can't do mangrove or volcanic until I upgrade my boat's fishing. Uh-oh. 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 Hey, could we, upgrade the fishing? I need metal. Metal. But we can. Alright. So we gotta do some dredging then. And is this gonna be mangrove? No. Oh, I fucked up. Gray mullet. Drop you there. Let's go check out this plane. Oh. That doesn't seem good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, do not mention... Okay, the captain's hat. Alright, 1 second. I don't have a key for that, so I have to actually go find it. The captain? No. Sail? No. Hat? No. No. I don't remember what I called that. Oh, I misspelled captain. Exciting. Alright, there you go. There's your captain's hat. Shoot. Uh-oh. Hey, birds. Don't mind me, birds. No, no, no. Nope. We're docked. Can't do nothing. Hmm. Okay. So we got a weird boy in there that's gonna drive me mad, but it doesn't seem like he actually attacked the boat. So do we just tank the madness and explore what's going on at the airplane, you think? You should see the fish. Wait, what about the fish? Which fish? Oh, sell! I should have sold the fish, right? Because it's probably stale now. Shoot. No, 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 you right, you right. It is a trophy. It's probably still worth a little bit. And the main thing we need to do is get some metal. And unfortunately, she wasn't selling metal, so we do need to really just dredge it up there somewhere. We already bought the fishing line, so it is just getting the metal and then installing it. We don't need to get resources. Like cash. Hello? Research. A boat. Not a boat. Not a boat. Not a boat. Ooh. Hook flat. Alright, let's head back to the dock. We'll sell off our fish. But unfortunately, we didn't get any metal. Oh, we can also store up the wood we have. Have the fish. Let's go to storage. Not in the shipyard. Alright, that all seems good. We'll rest up. Hey, Queenie, hi all. In true me fashion, I'm dropping cake off to my friend because she said she was sad. Leave it to Queenie, always bringing cake to her friends. None of us are surprised, Queenie. Why does that look like a giant trap? I see a big crazy thing. Leave for a second. Alright, we got another dock in here. Where's this dock? That way, then we have to come up and around. Oh. Fuck. I really need to figure out how explosives work in this game. I don't even know what the mechanic is or how any of that works. There's fish, there's fish. Oh, altar. Hell yeah. What do you got? What do you want? Twisted shape of a deformed fish. Barely recognizable. So just any malformed fish? Alright, yeah, we can do a bit of fishing. So we're looking for any malformed. Ooh, wait, is this all gonna be mangrove? Ooh, uh-oh. Don't at me. Oh, dang it. Alright, we gotta move careful. Safe and careful. Nice and safe in the mangroves. Nice and chill and safe. There. We're almost at the end of the day, so we're going to roll up to the dock and rest again. It seems like we need explosives to access the last dock over here. So, I don't know. Maybe it's time to already switch on over to just doing some chill fishing. I thought I could get away with discovering something, but... do some repairs. We didn't find any metal either.